Hey everyone, well today I finally took out this 1995 CR250. It's been sitting here in my shop for a couple years and probably sitting a couple years before I picked it up. Nice bike, I like it, but looks like it needs some work. It's got a lot of good stuff on it. It's got the fatty pipe. It's got some nice throttle here. It's got a few good things. Good handlebars, pro taper handlebars. It's got a couple flats. Casings look good. I like this bike. Airbox is cracked. Luckily I got one. It's cracked on the other side. Right here. Luckily I got one. I got a brand new one. So we're gonna see if we can get it going. Like I said, it's been sitting here for 2 years. Tires are flat. Don't know how it runs. I bought it and just threw it in the shop. So we're gonna work on it today. So here we are, I brought it in the shop. Gonna go through it, hopefully get it going. Looks like it's got like a lot of nice stuff. Like this is real nice. This cover.
It's got lots of new parts, Mike.
Shifter's really nice.
Pegs.
These pegs are nice, but they're hanging down, which are no good. They should be like hanging up like this a little bit.
I think maybe the spring is not. Yeah, you're right.
Nah, even the spring.
I think it's the shaft that's worn.
Or the pegs just the wrong ones for it. So, first thing we're gonna do. Honestly, I've been waiting 2 years to do this. Just pull these ugly stickers off and see what's underneath. So here it is. Finally took those ugly graphics off. I hope this light works. I put this light in for you guys to see. Few yous were complaining that wasn't enough light. So here we got a cracked airbox, which is all right. I got a new one. Plastics look like they're fairly new. They were changed not too long ago, and you put the Polysport sticker on here. So let me show you. They put the Polysport sticker on here, so that's probably the brand he went with for plastics. He's got the black shrouds, which I don't like. Black frame he painted, which I don't like. Black frames, but here we are. Let's see if we can get this thing going. So first thing I'm gonna do is drain the gas. The petcock looks brand new. Let's see if we got some flow. Just gonna drain it in here. So it didn't have that much gas. It just poured it out. It smelled like Varsol, pretty old. This bike's been sitting a while. Well, let's get this seat off and see what's inside. They just lose everything. That's not too bad. No mouse nest or anything. Still oiled up, so that's gonna stay. So I hope the lighting's good, because the lighting sucks in here, but I don't know if you can see, but there's antifreeze in there, which is a good thing. Antifreeze has been sitting in there for at least 4 years. And we're gonna check the oil now. Make sure we got oil in this. Well, the clutch is in the way. This won't go in. Let's see. So, can't really get in there and see. Looks like the clutch is right there. Won't allow me to stick anything in. So, really low on oil. Let's put some oil in. And these are like nice. See the oil starting to come out here? That means we're full. It was almost half a liter or low. So it probably had like a quarter of a liter. Probably only had 250 milliliters in there. That should be good. So I got some mix here. Put some fresh gas in it. Got all these wires hanging here. I had to plug some back in from the kill switch. Looked like it was disconnected. We'll take care of that. See if this thing fires up. Gas on, choke. Let's fill up the carburetor. There we go. Give it a little prime. This shifter has got a little bit of damage here from hitting the, looks like it's been hitting the peg. this isn't like off position. It should be in more. So let's deal with that after. Guess that clutch didn't work. Guess we don't have a clutch. So I'm gonna take this side cover off, see what's going on with this clutch. It's moving. I don't think it's freaking moving enough. It's hitting this thing. That's strange. Till it's coming out. Let's see. So I'm adjusting up here this clutch cable to see if I can drop this more, so when I pull the clutch, it gives me more clutch. So I adjusted it as much as I can. I don't think it's working very well. I'm going to try to warm it up, play with it, hopefully freeze up or starts to work. Well, she's not running so good. She's got a big box. She just sits there and I'm gonna check it out, see what's going on. And I don't know what just happened, but my front suspension just freaking got so hard. It came up and that's it. And I got no brakes. This front brake sucks and the back brake does not work at all. Look, it's not going up and down anymore. Something must have gave away in there. So it shoots out a lot of soot. I hope I don't have a blown crank seal, but these crank seals are easy to fix. You don't have to split the casings. So right now, one thing I gotta check on this, because I know about these 95s. There's a bolt on the power valves that always comes loose. A lot of people complaining about. So I'm gonna check the power valve first, because if the carburetor probably does need a clean anyway, but if the carburetor was really bad, give me a harder time to start, and this thing just starts right up first kick. And also there were moments where, you know, it felt good, where the power band was gonna come on, and it felt moments that it feels powerful, but it just doesn't. It just maybe it could be the carburetor, but I'm leaning more towards the power valve being off adjustment. For some reason that's telling me in my head. Maybe because everyone says that these things here, the power valves come out of adjustment, bolt gets loose. So I'm just gonna check that right away before I take off the carburetor. That's pretty simple. Stay tuned for that. So right here, you can check the power valve, low, high. I'll show you in a second. See if I can get this off. So you see that line? When the power valve's open, this is supposed to turn and go to high. Low is like off or at low revs. So let's see if this thing moves when I give it throttle. I'm gonna check it right now. That's not supposed to do that. That's not supposed to do that, and it's not turning at all. So, I think I found our problem. Power valves are not opening up. Let me just take that off right there. There we go. Now this is closed, and when it opens, it should just open from right there. It's not loose. They are moving fine. Why was that spinning? Maybe it's down in the engine. Look at that. Okay, see, there's a rod right here. Goes through, hooks onto a gear at the bottom of the engine. And when you rev it out, this is supposed to move. And move all this. And it's just not moving. Feels pretty weird, pretty rough. supposed to be a cotter pin right there. It's missing. Let me start it up. Doesn't move. That was pretty loud. But at least we figured the problem out. Power valve ain't opening. Let's see. So let's tear this bike down. So all these nuts came off pretty easy. Had to shave this down a little bit to get into this one. But this one here is stripped. See right there? That sucker's stripped. So if I don't get that off, this might shut us down for the day. I got some good news and bad news. Bad news is that bolt shut us down. But the good news is I freed this up playing with it. Look at that. It's moving now. With my fingers the way it should. Springing back. Hopefully it's working. Not sure. I put the cotter pin in there because that has the rod that goes down straight. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna slap it back together and see if this power valve is opening up. If it is, got lucky. But I did free this up before it wasn't moving. This piece here that's hooked up to the one at the bottom, it's got a rod, goes right through here and here. It wasn't hooked up, the rod. I put a cotter pin in there. See this cotter pin? I put it in there. And then I started playing with it and I kind of freed it up and now it's moving great. Maybe it was just stuck. Looks awesome. Looks like it's gonna work. This one here. So we're gonna slap her back together and give her a shot. So we freed up the power valve and I bled the back brake. Now I got some sort of brakes. Let's see. See if the power valve opens. now, but make some carb adjustments.
So what do you think there, man?
It's gonna be a beast. That's what I think. It's got so much torque, and it comes on, it opens up now, but still feel like the carburetor needs some adjustment. Maybe it's still dirty, I don't know, but it's running a lot better. Power valve is opening up.
You fixed that power valve, eh?
Yeah.
Nice.
Back brake. Brakes are horrible. Like, I didn't want to go because I had no brakes.
Yeah, yeah.
You know, and
You don't want to hurt yourself.
awesome. So this is a good running engine.
Beautiful running engine.
but-
Sounds mint too.
But nonetheless, we're gonna tear it down and restore this puppy.
Another one.
Great bike. 95 CR 250. One of my favorites. Finally got one. Got it running. And got some work to do. So stay tuned, everyone.
Stay tuned, boys.
This winter, we're gonna get working on this bike. All right. See you guys later.